The Pollination Project. Hello, my name is Marissa Hernandez, and I will be showing you a magnificent plant called the hippeas. The hippeas is a fascinating plant species that pollinates in a very unique way. You see, unlike most plants that attract with their flowers, the hippeas attracts a specific pollinator in another way. And so, it effectively fools other pollinators by attracting them to its flowers, which are technically not really where the pollen is held. So, as we can see here with this little pollinator called the if pigs fly then swine fluvius, otherwise known as the pig fly, will fly up to this hippeas looking for pollen to eat in its flowers, but it will be sorely disappointed and eventually will leave. Because, as we all know, the hippeas doesn't have its pollen in the flowers like most pollinators believe. And so, no matter how many pollinators come, they're usually disappointed because they don't know where to look. Just like this other pollinator is called, I can't believe it's not butterfly wolf. This butterfly wolf, just like the pig fly, will look in for the pollen in the flowers, but just like the pig fly, will be disappointed, and eventually, after time of tiring of looking and to no avail finding any pollen, will eventually leave the hippeas alone. So, who pollinates the hippeas? Well, it's kind of a surprising one, but a well-loved animal. This animal is called, it's so fluffy, she-didius, otherwise known as the well-loved unicorn. As you can see, the unicorn already knows what to do. It begins to rub itself against the stems, because that's where the hippeas contains its pollen, in the stems. You see, the unicorn has a mating ritual where most male unicorns, to gain a mate, need to be as colorful as possible. So the hippeas grows out these stems that have a wide variety of colors for the hippeas to rub, for the unicorn, not the hippeas, to rub against. And by doing that, the unicorn gains colors because it has a special chemical that dyes the unicorn as it rubs against it. So, the pollen will be spread because it will be caught on the unicorn, who will eventually fly to another hippeas. But why would a unicorn do this? Why, after getting the colors off the first hippeas, would it fly to a second hippeas to get its colors? Well, that's an easy question. You see, by rubbing against the second one, it gains a new set of colors, because that's right, once the first stage is done, the unicorn, or not the unicorn, but the hippeas will shed its original colors and grow new ones for the unicorn to rub against. And the unicorn, wanting its best chance at catching a mate, will rub against this new set of colors in hopes for gaining a mate, and will also by rubbing against it, it will put the pollen on this hippeas and effectively pollinate this hippeas. After pollination, the hippeas will begin to lose its fuzz-like stems, who will begin to wither, along with the flowers, who will grow a cotton-like substance that will eventually grow into what looks to be like little cotton swabs, and eventually the stems and the flowers will grow so brittle that when it's blown away, the seeds will be carried away with the cotton-like substance. So, with that being said, what is the end result? The end result is that the unicorn is happy and ready to mate with a female. The hippeas is pollinated, and eventually, the seeds will be dispersed. Thank you.